Hey campers, Georgia, we're in the banger road trip. Let's go thrifting, see if we can find us some old beater cutters. I found 2 new malls I want to go and look at. Hey, hope springs eternal. Let's check it out. So I'm here in Hastings, Minnesota. It's about an hour's drive for me. I've heard of this place and I did a search and found an antique store, so I thought I'd just come out here and have a look. Bad planning. They don't open for another hour. So I started walking down the street here. Well, there's like 4 other antique stores on this street. Woot! So I'm going to go and find me a cup of coffee. I'm going to have a look around right on the river here. Well, looky here. The river is the Mississippi. Look at that. It's huge. Let's see what this is all about. Hastings, a Mississippi River Trail community. Check this bridge out. It's pretty cool. There's a whole trail thing here. Hastings bridges have a history. Yep, it's a wee diddly chilly. You can see the ice. It has warmed up. This is the first time I've braved going out in the past 2 weeks. We've had those nasty negative temperatures, and it's going to be 40 and above today. So I thought I'd have a quick breakfast. It's huge. So when I looked up this place, I typed in antique stores. I'm in Hastings, and I'm on 2nd Street, and it showed 1. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 2 blocks. Why didn't I know about this? Now all I have to do is wait for them to open. The hours vary from 10 to 12 in the morning. And apparently every building on this street is a historic place. Well, I've walked the whole street and it's finally 10 o'clock. So hopefully we'll find some that are open. I'm just gonna walk down the street, find one and go in. This is the store that I found online. They are open. So let's wander in. That's a scary start. It's a pretty full camp knife, but $95.
You don't have variety in the magazine. I'll put it up. Oh, I don't. Variety magazine. You don't need that magazine.
What does that say? Number 7, buck hunting knife. What's that one? Swiss Army knife. Huh. Some interesting stuff here. Oh, look. I love this stuff. Old photos. Huh? Postcard thingies. Wow. For $1. Ooh. Huh. Look at that. Well, doesn't that look interesting? What do we got here? Old timer. Can't see what that one says. Look at these antlers. Wow. Look at that thing. Think this guy's a hunter?
No.
Oh, yes. Wow. Look at this. What do we have here? Ooh. Ooh. Things just got a little interesting. What do you think? There is a lot of stuff here. Look at that. You're going to be horrified by this. Look at that. They're not the giveaway ones, though. But look at good condition they're in, man. $7. Well, I'm thinking this might be a good trip after all. Oh, glass cabinets are always a good sign. There's a lot of old photo stuff here. Interesting. Well, I don't drink anymore, but that would be a cool coffee mug, right? What do you do? Oh, look, coffee mugs. What's fossil? www.fossil.com, apparently. For all your grandmothers out there, it's a true story. Boy. Really? Look at this. Cigarette holder. One cigarette. What's that? That's... Well, I would think that with the price of cigarettes, that's got to be valuable. Oh, look. Well, you Minnesota peeps, if you haven't been here, you might want to think about it. If all the stores are like this, could be pretty interesting. On the way here from camp, his fans were getting a little bit nervous that their favorite band might be calling it quits after a period of low activity back in 2024. So the campers had left. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at that. Oh boy. I'm losing track here. That one's got me. That one right there. What do you think? Colonial? Imperial? It's got to be Imperial, right? Well, we'll find out. You know, I was just thinking, I haven't seen many lighters, Zippos. Surprised. Really? Wow. Oh, look, a metal horn. See that? That's Imperial. See that? It's an Imperial Camper. I thought they said $5. $22. What's that other red one? It might be a Colonial. Oh, here we go. For all you fixed blade wizards. Right edge. Wow. Good look at the books. Oh, it's all baseball. Cal Ripken, Kirk Gibson, Jesse, Rocket Raccoon, baseball star. Huh. Wheaties. What's his name? Michael Johnson. I wonder what that is. It's a little unusual. There. So now I'm downstairs. But there's no locked cabinets in here, so I'll be surprised if there's anything. But they have some cool stuff. Let's take a quick gander and then tools. Tools is tools. Wow. I'm always surprised at how many of these there are. Look at them. Wow. Santana. And I've spent way too much time in this store. Although they did have a lot of knives, and I'm going to have to look through the video again. I know when I edit, I will have missed some. Now, I never saw this before, but it just gave me an idea. Those are Civil War era military buttons. Wouldn't it be nice, because if you look carefully, they come apart. But to put that in a knife handle, like one of the wood knife handles, I think that would be pretty cool, right? Something to think about. So this is 2nd Street Antique Collectibles. Now when I did a search here, this was the only one that came up. None of the other ones did, and there's a bunch. And I think I've just spent too much time in this store that I'm probably going to have to head back, because there's one other place I want to go to. But this was interesting. And we're going to have to come back here because apparently we did not even scratch the surface. And the problem is they all only open at 12. All these other ones, which kind of really surprises me, because those guys were pretty busy, and this is the middle of the day, in the middle of the weekday. So who knows? So that was these guys. Soda. And like I said, there's a lot of other stores that I didn't even get to. And these guys had a lot of stuff. It was interesting. Listening, they have a lot of regulars there, obviously, because there was a lot of people talking about their stuff. And apparently they get a huge turnover of inventory. So, but I got 3 things. I got me a zipper. Having just said that you don't see many of them, this guy was there. You can see it there and there. I just liked it, like this color. It's kind of like tarnished metal. I thought it was very cool. It's in pretty good condition. Everything seems to flag. I did get this guy, which I really liked. They had 2 and one was, they said that it was a ulster. This one just says made in the USA. You see that? And it says camp knife on it. It just happened to be exactly the same as the other one. The only difference is this one has steel liners. The other one, $35 for the other one. But it did say Ulster on it. It didn't say camp knife on it. But basically the same thing, except brass. They wanted $10 for this one. So I got that one. And then probably I think my best favorite buy is this one. It's an Imperial. It's not a fisherman, but look at that. Quite work. If I press it in, I can pull the blade out and you can hear it lock in. And then you have that extra lock on it. But hey, it needs to be fixed. It's clamshells. They have all the clips on and everything. And I paid a whopping $10 for it. So I think I did good there. It's good. And you know what? It was a good morning out. Unfortunately, I can't stay any longer. I need to get home. Got things to do. And it's an hour drive back. We're going to... And the banger started right up because I just had her serviced. Okay, made it back to the man cave. I struggled to find that mall I was looking for in Cannon Falls. On the way back, by the way, I stopped at the P.O. box. Check out what's out there. got me some mail. It's a letter. Inside, there's a thank you. Stickers. We got stickers. George, thank you so much, my friend, for the sticker swap. Love your channel. Keep up the good work. God bless you, Bobby. Rugged Cross Knives. Here's his info here. And I'll put a link below. Stop by and say hola. Here's his sticker. Pretty cool. Check that out. Rugged Cross Knives. Got to go on the wall of shame. Let's do that now. Right there. Bubba's, the Brotherhood, Billy's, all together. Very cool. I like that. So like I said, don't forget, I'll put a link below to Rugged Cross Knives. Bobby does a bunch of stuff. He fiddles with knives. He makes mods to them, tries different things. Pretty cool. You might want to check him out. Tell him I sent you. Hastings, Minnesota. I had no idea that they had all those antique stores. I only got through one. I'm gonna have to go back, and on the way back I can try and find that mall in Cannon Falls. And I also forgot to take my notebook with me when I went out there. I keep forgetting to do that because I see all these knives in the stores and I try to remember where they are. And then I have to sit there and scroll back and forth through my phone videos to try and figure out where they were. Got me some very interesting stuff. I'm pretty happy with what I came up with here. You can see them here. I like the zipper. You can see it a bit better in the light here. This is the error, the date code. You can see there. Whoops. Let me get it the right way up. If you look at that, you guys that know that stuff, nothing special, just liked the color of this. This was my favorite find. This guy here. And it's an imperial knife. And it needs some work. Let me show you what I'm talking about. If you look here, can you see that? It's coming apart there. And this is clam handles. So maybe I could just, unclip them and fix that issue there. Probably just needs to be repinned. Not even repinned, just put back together and pinned properly where it popped out from. The blade's a little hokey coming out. Very cool, this. And I want to look up some more information on it. This is the big thing. And basically what you're looking at is to release the blade, you have to press this button. You can't pull it out. Okay? And there is no nail neck. Ha! So to pull it out, you've got to press that button and then pull it out. Okay. Now you're going to see right away, there's another problem. Look at that blade. I'm not worried about it. There's not a lot missing off it. It needs to be straightened and I can clean up the blade. And there's also a lot of wobble. So it needs to be pinned here. I've seen this before on a Navy pilot knife. And basically, it's locked, okay? You want to release it, you've got to press the button to put it back. And now you think, well, you put it in your pocket. If you press this, it's going to come out. Well, when you slide this across, that way, you can see you can see it slides, okay? Slide it that way, push the button in. I can't get that blade out, so it's got a safety on it. Very cool. If you guys know about this, or any history on it, please in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it. And yep, like I said, it is an imperial. And I believe the error, I don't know if you'll be able to see the tag stamp there, but it has the USA at the bottom, not along the side. So pretty cool. This, a little nervous about taking it apart. I hope I'll be able to get it back together again because I want to clean it up, fix that blade, and make it all nice and shiny again. Then I found this guy. See this guy? Whose ever booth it was, had another one that they wanted a bunch of money for. And exactly the same knife. The difference is the tag stamp. This guy just says, made in USA. That's it. Look at that. Can you see that? And it's got camp knife. And this is familiar to me. And I don't know, to tell you the truth, who made this. I like this. I really like this. Really in there tight. Look at the can opener. Is that not cool? Right? When I looked at this and I looked at the scales, you see how it shrunk? I thought camelus, but I'm not sure. Remember those cameluses that I put the wood handles on? They look just like these. They'd shrunk the same way. If somebody can tell me more about this, and let me show you it. It says camp knife. People refer to these as a utility knife. Now this has the bail and everything on it, and I love this. $10. $10. Way ahead. This will be a nice cleanup job. If it is a camelus, I will definitely put that ironwood on. If not, maybe I'll put something else on. But if anybody can tell me in the comments below. So very excited about that. And I got to tell you, there were a lot of knives in that store. I got so lost in there. I saw so many knives. Remember, I saw that it was a red, it looked like a Victorinox. It actually said on there, Swiss Army knife on the tag. She opened it up, I pulled it out, opened it up, and it had made in China on it. So kind of disappointing there. I did see one of these. This is my one, and I love this. It's a great knife. It's an Imperial. I never knew they made this. Look at this thing. It's busy, and it's called a Matterhorn. But we'll get into that later. Video coming up. I want to show you some things about the Camp King I thought were interesting. Well, certainly on my ones. Finally, we're warming up. It was like in the high 40s today. Great day to be out, so we went plain, thrifting and whatnot. You all be safe out there. You go thrifting in towns you've never been to before. You got to watch where you are. You don't know the areas, and some of them can be a little sketchy. So pay attention to your surroundings when you're out there. Hastings is a nice place. It's very geared towards touristy things. If you want to go and just antique and go for a stroll along the riverfront there, perfect there. Perfect. Think about it. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. You know the story. Pretty sure I'll be back, with this stuff and this stuff. Need your help on this stuff. Thanks for watching. Always appreciate it. We'll see you again soon.